Hello friends, and welcome to Youthful Resistance-SOD. My name is Ted Hardesty, and you may know me from my Twitter and Instagram accounts at Peace Not Trump. Now, if you've been watching the news lately, which I really hope you have, you've seen that not only is Donald Trump not good for our country, he's not good for democracy in general. To fire the man who's investigating you is simply an act of authoritarianism. Plain and simple in my eye. And I'd like to just kind of paint the picture of how really downright stupid Trump thinks we are. A Washington Post report said, quotes, that officials said Comey was fired because senior Justice Department officials concluded that he had violated department principles and procedures last year by publicly discussing investigation of Hillary Clinton's use of a private server. So you're saying, Donald Trump, that you're firing Comey because of how he handled Hillary Clinton? That he gave her a bad deal? Hurt her? Basically, he's saying because he might have made an impact on her political image? The same man who led chants of lock her up and said that Comey was a brave man for doing what he did when he did it. It's a downright lie, Trump. And you could maybe call it hypocrisy. So, let's get down to what really matters, because, I mean, come on, we're talking about Washington, D.C. Hypocrisy is the name of the game there, sadly. Hopefully that changes in the near future. Not why Trump's in the White House. Let me talk to you about why I think this is an act of authoritarianism. Now, I'm not even going to use Trump's words. Because, let's be honest here, Trump doesn't speak intelligently. He doesn't know how to speak his mind. Well, he knows how to speak his mind, but he doesn't know how to speak it in the presidential term that we would understand. He just spurts out whatever comes in his mind. Who knows if you're going to be able to understand that. I'd like to give you a quote from Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who was filling in for Sean Spicer's day after the Comey firing was announced and carried out. She said, in respect to the Russian investigation, we want this to come to a conclusion, to its conclusion. We want to come to its conclusion with integrity. Funny, isn't it? And we think we've actually been doing that by removing Director Comey, taking steps to make that happen. So, by taking out Comey, you've been able to make the investigation reach its conclusion faster. Thereby, you're saying that you want to stop the investigation on your campaign by taking out the director. So you're impeding an investigation through an executive order. Or it's not officially an executive order, but it's a executive decision. Let me ask you, is that not the definition of obstruction of justice? Seriously, think about that. He's taking out the main guy who was investigating his campaign. Come on, seriously. He's taking out the guy who was investigating him on his campaign and saying, and having his surrogates say that we hope that we can end the investigation quicker by doing this. How is that not obstruction of justice? Seriously. And then, to top this all off, Nikki Haley says today, we got 4 days actually, since this has gone down, for the surrogates to think about how they're going to respond to the media. So when they come on Sunday morning shows, they can talk about it intelligently. When George Stephanopoulos asked Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the UN, why, if Trump should have asked for a loyalty pledge from James Comey, she said he should have, and said, I quote, "He is the CEO of our country, and he can fire and hire whoever he pleases." I hope that you see something wrong with that statement. Our founders put in 3 branches of government: the executive, legislative, and judicial. Okay, is he the CEO of the executive? Yes. You're not going to be able to turn that down. But he is not the leader of the other two. The other two instill that there is a democracy. And for you to say that you can fire and hire anybody he wants to, hell no. No. I've had fun bashing Trump over Twitter. I have. Not gonna lie. And I'm glad that many people have been blasting Trump. And to be honest with you, I haven't done much but blast him. That's all I've really done is talk. My friends, it's getting dangerous now. He is seriously acting like an authoritarian. It's not just talk anymore, like, oh, he has this kind of qualities. No, there's actions to back it up now. One, we need a special prosecutor. No doubt. Two, get yourself involved, as I have been doing. If you find the numbers and emails of your representatives, House, doesn't matter if it's the federal or state level, call them, email them, tell them we need a special prosecutor. And tell them to keep the reins on Donald Trump. On June 3rd, there was a march dedicated to the Russian connection on Washington, D.C. If you are financially and physically able, be there. We need to send this traitor, and I do call him a traitor, a message that the land of the free is going to stay that way. And it is just broke that Kim Jong-un has declared that he now has the capability to strike us. Now, strike the mainland directly. Now, whether you believe him or not, which there's no reason to believe him, I understand that. But this situation is coming to a head. Do you want a man who can be provoked by a tweet to have his hand on the nuclear warheads, with other nuclear warheads being pointed at us by an insane man, a literally insane man? Do you really want Donald Trump at the head of this? This isn't a political issue anymore. I'm a Democrat. I'll come out with that. I don't care if it's John McCain, Lindsey Graham, Ted Cruz. I don't care. I am personally scared for my life with this guy in the head. We need to get him out as quickly as possible. And to say the word impeachment is not an overstatement anymore. He needs to be removed. If that means we get Mike Pence, so be it. May it come that he gets impeached too because of his Russian connections? Maybe. But let's take that risk. This man is insane. He needs to be removed now, and we have no time to wait. Our democracy is at stake, and I challenge you to fight for that. Talk to your friends, talk to your family who might not be educated about this subject, and tell them what's going on in your country. So many people have tuned out to it. That's what Trump wants. He wants you not to trust the media and just say, who cares what's going on? He wants that. That's how authoritarians take power. They do that while their base is loud and overshadows everybody else. Don't let that happen. If you love the freedoms you have, then you must oppose Donald Trump. There is no other alternative. I don't care if you're GOP, Libertarian, Democrat. I don't care. It doesn't matter anymore. Party doesn't matter. What matters is opposing one man at this time. One man. Not Steve Bannon, not Pence, not Miller. Trump. One man. And if we are to survive as a democracy, he must go. Thank you. Subscribe and follow this YouTube channel, and follow my Twitter and Instagram accounts at Peace Not Trump. Talk to you later, guys. God bless.